What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 91 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Well, guys, it is a big question coming along here in Philadelphia, and that is, well, why are the Eagles so damn good? They have won 3 Super Bowls in a row. Yeah, they have won. The last 3 Super Bowls was twice with Archie Manning, once with Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson of all QBs won a Super Bowl. So he's better than Dan Marino, right? That's how that works. But besides all that, here's the real question here. Here is the real question that I think a lot of people are wondering. Can Archie break the Manning curse? Can he form a true dynasty here in Philadelphia? You have to think Eli won 2 with New York, Peyton won 1 with Indianapolis, and 1 with Denver in his final season. Now, Cooper didn't win any. Sorry, Cooper. Didn't happen. And neither did his namesake, Arch Manning. He didn't win any either. So, there are 4 Mannings. 3 of them play in the NFL. 5 Mannings. 4 of them play in the NFL. 3 of them have won Super Bowls. But none of the Super Bowl winning Mannings have ever gotten a 3rd ring. So, hear me out. Can Archie form that dynasty that neither of his uncles could form properly in their careers? Like, let's really see how we're going here. We have the talent, we have AJ Brown, we have the O-line, we have the defense, we have everything that we need. So I don't really know what is going on or what could possibly happen. But Eagles sitting 6-0 here at week number 8. That's a very good place to be sitting right now. Definitely like to see that for Philadelphia. They're definitely coming off of a Super Bowl, so they're the team to beat. 15 touchdowns, 4 picks, 1,600 yards. It could be better yard-wise. 446, 5 tutties there for Will Shipley. Not too bad. All right, backup had 121. Manning scrambling at 223 yards. Receiving-wise, AJ 356, Devontae 540. Touchdowns, 8 for Devontae, 4 for AJ, 1 from Rice, Shipley, Chad Johnson Jr. Let's see, sacks, 2 for Cooper. That's unfortunate. 1 from Lane, 1 from Jordan, 1 from Landon. None from Jackson, though. Tackles are going to be led by Nakobe Dean with 39. TFLs by Jalen Carter, and sacks by Jalen Carter as well. Definitely not a lot of sacks going on right here, so definitely slacking. 3 picks, 1 from Travis, 2 from Keeley. All right, Elliott 3 for 4, 20 for 22 on extra points. Jeez Louise. And that was as long as it was only 31. That's a shame for Jake Elliott. He's definitely got something going on with him. Covey, of course, getting underutilized here since we're not playing the games. The game doesn't do anything with special teams. Everything just kind of gets, touched back. They don't return anything in the actual game, which is mental, and it's frustrating, and it's annoying because everything's a touchback, so it's booted hell of the end zone. Let's be honest here. But we are, come on, let's do it. Let's get underway here. Come on, there you go, full send. All right, go into the final weeks of the season, figuring out if we make the playoffs. I mean, we should make the playoffs. I don't see why we couldn't or why we wouldn't make the playoffs. Finished 16-1. 4,100 yards, 34-7 for Manning. I mean, 34 touchdowns isn't bad. 4,100 yards is pretty good right there, though, for Archie. He's the 2nd quarterback ever in Eagles history to throw for 4,000 yards. Other one being Carson Wentz. 1,216 touchdowns for Will Shipley there. That's great. I love to see that. 8 from Melvin. Come on. Why are you poaching 8 touchdowns from Will Shipley? See, 1176 and 14 for Devontae, 1062 and 10 for AJ. Not bad at all. Goddard had 4 touchdowns, 627. Not bad at all. Brandon Rice had 813 yards on the season. Not bad at all. That's why we brought him back, and not Ricky Purcell. See, Mulatto 5 sacks, 4 for Lane, 3 from Landon, 3 from Cooper, 2 from Jackson Powers Johnson. That's a shame right there. Not rolling up all these sacks. Let's see, 125 of the team from Jeremiah Trotter. Buck 18 from Nakobe Dean. Not too shabby there from Nakobe. TFL's 22 tie between Jalen and Hassan. 15 sacks from Jalen, 10 from Hassan Reddick. Nolan Smith only 6.5 right there. Not what you want to see. You really don't want to see him at only 6.5 sacks. Interceptions, 3 from Travis, 2 from Keeley, 2 from Antoine, 1 from Reed Blankenship right there, who's kind of had a down season, only 30 tackles from Reed. 9 for 13 from Jake Elliott. Jeez Louise, 57 for 59 on extra points. Not sure what went wrong with Jake this season, but he missed 4 field goals. Only 13 opportunities, which is wild for one, but he missed 4 of them. That's like cut-worthy right there. Like, that's really bad. That's not a great look there for Jake Elliott. I mean, he is, by far one of the better kickers in the league. But I guess you got to think, how many seasons are we in the future right now? I get it. He's starting to get old. That leg is starting to give out on him. So he's in the stage where he was the best kicker, and Justin Tucker was relinquishing that throne as the best kicker. So I get it. I understand kind of probably what phase of his career he's in, but still, you gotta be better than that right there. But taking on the Panthers right now, is Bryce Young still their QB? Like, he's gotta still be their QB here. Like, they couldn't have gotten rid of him. Like, I don't really know who's on this Panthers team. It doesn't really matter to me, because we're here for one thing, and that is to win. So number 9, Bryce Young is still their QB here. So way to go, Carolina. Just to not, I guess, give up on your starting QB like really early in this series, because there's a couple teams that do that. It makes no sense. It is confusing. It is mind-boggling. It is every word under the book, like, to call them that. But love this angle. Don't know what this angle actually is, though. But here we go. Coach Nick Sirianni. You love him if he's on your team. You hate him if you got to play against him. But the Eagles, they are ready to rock and roll. They have home field advantage. Jake Elliott ready to send this bad boy away and get this playoff game underfoot. So here we go. Special team units, they are lining up, and the cake is underway. Philadelphia looking to hopefully secure a round 2 win here. They had the bye week. They go down 7-0 here in the second quarter. Down 14-0 in the second quarter. Not a good look there. Down 3 touchdowns already. That is a very, very bad look right now. So hopefully, coming in the second half, they do get some points. So not being shut out anymore. All right, 10-21. Eagles, they got plenty of time. They got a quarter to come back. So, all right, it's 18-21. So the Eagles have scored 18 unanswered points right now. There you go, 25 unanswered. Come on, defense. We need you to do something here. All right, they finally score some points, 28-25. Field goal ties it. We need a touchdown, and we get the touchdown right there. And the defense is going to hold, so we do somehow come out with the victory here. I'm surprised. We went down 21-0 at halftime, and I was like, all right, well, cut everyone. Season's over. But let's take a look, figure out what went wrong. I want to say it was offensively we had to go wrong. Like, we had to stall out really bad to give up 21 unanswered. No interceptions there. All right, so 3 touchdowns, no picks. 51 yards from Will Shipley, so the rushing attack didn't really get underway. Receiving wise, 91 yards, 83 from Devontae, 2 touchdowns. All right, I don't really know what happened offensively. Just very slow offense, defense. I guess I don't know. I mean, defense, no sacks. 1 pick on the day, Sidney Brown. So good for him. Elliott was perfect on the day, 1 for 1 and 3 for 3. Good for him. Good for Big Dog right there. No kick, no punt returns. Of course not. Why would there be? But I don't understand why the offense stalled out in the first half. I really can't figure out why we went down 21-0 to win 32-28. That's just a very strange like look right there for this team. But here we go. We are in the conference finals right now, conference championship technically, against the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. They don't have Eric Armstead. Eric Armstead is not. He's not on this team. You know why he's on this team? Because he signed with the Eagles last season, and he won a Super Bowl. Something the Niners are not going to be doing this year. So Philadelphia just gonna have to try and do what they do best, and hopefully just get another Super Bowl victory, because why would you ever want to let up the gas here against a team like the Niners? The Niners, they are not a team that really has the best of fans. You gotta think, when the Niners weren't doing so hot, everyone, fire Shanahan, run everyone out of town. It doesn't work, get rid of everyone. It's just, they're not a great fan base. And you gotta think, hey, that Niners-Cowboys rivalry they've had from the 90s, that's just super toxic and awful. And I'm pretty sure someone got stabbed like 2 years ago between the Niners and the Cowboys. Like, what's going on here? Can't figure it out. Can't make this stuff up. Absolutely insane by how bad the Niners fans are. And, honestly, the Eagles are kind of proving it right now. Just absolutely smacking them 24-7 here. It's also only the first half, by the way. So hopefully the Eagles don't choke it in the second half right now. Get some more points up on the board. They go 31-7. All right, 31-15 now. All right, went for a 2-point conversion. All right, they're starting to come back a little bit. Come on, Philly. Got to get some points. Got to get a field goal. Okay, got a field goal there. Up by 3 points now, and we get the victory. There you go. They Dak Prescotted it. Plain and simple, they Dak Prescotted it in the end. It doesn't matter what the score is. Kyle Shanahan again chokes in the championship round, and it does not get to the Super Bowl. Philadelphia wins 34-31 over the San Francisco 49ers. They're heading back to the Super Bowl for the 4th year in a row. 2 touchdowns there, 300 yards from Archie Manning. Good for him. 42 yards, 2 touchdowns from Will Shipley. Very strange that they're not running him a lot. So 23 carries, only 40-something yards. Buck 21, 2 touchdowns there from Devontae Smith. Not bad. Sacks, no sacks allowed. Defensively, 14 tackles from Jeremiah Trotter. 2 TFLs from a couple guys on the team, Trotter, Hassan, and one other guy. 2 sacks from Jordan Davis. 2 picks from Travis Hunter. I don't know why this team let off the gas. What happened in the second half here? Elliott 4 for 4 from extra points and 2 for 2 for field goals right there. Long of 53, which is wild because I think his long in the regular season is only 42. 1 kick and 1 punt return right there for the team. I guess they tried to onside kick it. Brendan Rice got it. But it's going to be a Chiefs versus Eagles rematch here. So the Chiefs and the Eagles, they have faced each other a couple times in this series, actually. I want to say three or 4 times in this series. It can't be 4 times. I don't think it's been 4 times. I think 2 or 3 times they faced off against the Eagles here in our Madden 24 franchise. I really do think it has been 2 or 3 times. But Manning looking to start the dynasty here. Mahomes trying to, figure some things out. He's lost twice to the Eagles. He's just trying to get things squared away here and just kind of re-cement himself as one of the top QBs in the league. Because he hasn't got the awards recently. He hasn't won an MVP in a couple seasons. And he's kind of been overshadowed by Archie Manning in this last couple runs. And, in these last couple years, they've been overshadowed by, Zach Wilson, by Archie Manning. Even Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl. Don't really know if the Chiefs have won one in our series yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they have, but I really can't remember if they have or not. But Elliott getting ready to hopefully get the Super Bowl underway, looking to hopefully secure another ring here for Philadelphia. They have been very lucky these last couple seasons, and they have done very well in the playoffs. And I think any fan, any team, any media analyst is just gonna be like, well, can the Chiefs be the team that shuts the Eagles up? Because the Eagles right now, they're on their Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson run right now, where Boogie Cousins is coming to the teams. Everyone's coming here to win, and hey, can we hold it out? Up by a touchdown here in the 4th. And Philadelphia, come on, let's go get something done here. Can we hold out, get the victory? And, all right, it's tie game right now. Minute left. We just need a field goal. We can't get the field goal into overtime right now. All right, down by a touchdown. Can we retaliate here? Can we get it done? And what's it going to be? We can. Okay. second OT, and the second OT is going to go to the Chiefs. So the Eagles are going to drop a Super Bowl here. The first time in Archie Manning's career they're going to head to the Super Bowl, and they're not going to win it, which is wild. 2 OTs it took for Philadelphia to lose. That's a shame right there. That really is a shame right there. But hey, probably honestly one of the best Super Bowls in Super Bowl history. Like, you can be upset that you don't win, but you can't be mad at the product put out on the field. So you guys see Mahomes is right there. He is on the ground. He is not even on the stage right now, but he's going to poof up here. Where is he at? There he is. He somehow beat the trophy up. I don't know how he did it. Mahomes, he's sneaky fast. That's how fast Patrick Mahomes is. He somehow was patting the trophy on the ground in the line and somehow popped up there into the podium. But Manning, 3 touchdowns, 358, 1 interception. That 1 interception honestly could have made or break this team. Only 53 yards from Will Shipley, which is wild. 60 yards from Manning. Why is Archie outrunning Will Shipley? Brendan Rice, buck 12 against the touchdowns from AJ, Chad Johnson, Devontae. No sacks allowed by this team. Defensively, 13 tackles, 12 tackles, 10 tackles, 3 TFLs. Only 1 sack the entire game. No picks, of course, for the defense. I think, honestly, that interception probably cost the Eagles the game. It had to be. That interception truly had to be what cost the Eagles the game. The Chiefs win their 4th Super Bowl. So there you go. Mahomes wins his 3rd of his career. He actually wins the MVP as well. Coach of the Year goes to Nick Sirianni. Not too shabby right there. Players retired: Deion Dawkins, Kevin Byard, former Eagle right there. Danielle Hunter. Wyatt Teller retires to another former Eagle. Let's see. Hassan Reddick hangs up after the loss. That's unfortunate right there. DeForest Buckner retires. Joe Thuney retires. Stephon Diggs and Tre'Davious White retire. All right, let's see any big name free agents call it a career. DJ Reader. All right, Deion Jones, Tyrann Mathieu. So some nice little depth guys. Andy Reid actually retires as well. He wins the Super Bowl and he just pieces out. So I mean, hey, he made his mark in Kansas City. He made his mark with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was a Hall of Fame coach before going to Kansas City. He is a first ballot coach now after Kansas City. We're bringing in Joey Bosa on a 2-year deal, actually. 2-year depth deal right there to kind of replace Hassan Reddick. He's going to be filtering in and playing that DN spot. Taking a look at our first round draft picks. We had 2 this season. 72, 75 overalls for the offensive line and the outside linebacker position. So did very well on that. Take a look at the team here going into the next season. So, I mean, hey, Lane Johnson's 83. Cooper Cousins is progressing. Malatas kind of stalling out a little bit. He's 90 overall. A.J. Brown's regressing a little bit. Same thing with Dallas Goedert. Defensively, we're pretty stacked here. 82 overall defensive end there for Joey Bosa. So he's a step down from Hassan Reddick, who's like a 90. But I think just putting him there on that defensive line is going to help him out. Special teams unit, of course, got to mix things up. We let Britton Covey go in the offseason. He was a 59 overall. Just couldn't cut it anymore. But thanks to you, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. And the catch on the next episode here on the channel.